Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to round 11 of SXR. Tonight we visit Italy to race around me, Imola. The table coming in to the round is Bert Scotty Fury, Nat David and the Greek God. Then comes my dad, Halsey. Then comes striker JC and M4. The second half is Bob Salmons, Brad then Z. With Orange, Unky Nick, Snipe, Jonna and Bender rounding out the table. Before I hand you back to the man, the myth, the legend, see me skate, me and my sister have a very special message. Happy birthday, Unky Nick! Enjoy the race, guys, and good luck to all the drivers.
Well, there you go. No more introduction needed. And of course, yes, that is Housy's youngest daughter, Imola. Of course, named after this very, very magnificent circuit we're about to tackle. And, well, no more introduction required. Yes, the driver perspective program is back this week, folks. And you guessed it, we've got the lefty in the box. And we'll get to him in due course. The message has gone for the boys to ready up. They definitely are taking their sweet time about it, but yes, it is happening. So yeah, the countdown clock is on. So yeah, that was Imola, of course, as I did touch on. Housy's youngest daughter, named after this very circuit, and of course his eldest daughter that you heard there as well at the very end. Wishing Uncle Blue Dog, of course, yes, Uncle Blue Dog's birthday today. And wishing him all the very best. And yes, his eldest daughter named Senna. And of course, named after the great man. So yes, Housy is an absolute huge fan of the F1. And well, only in response naming his kids after the great one and the circuit, of course. But there you go. That is the reasoning behind that. And I dare say the great man will touch on that as he... well, welcomes himself to the commentary box when he is ready, of course. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs. Oh, dearie me, folks. If you noticed at the start of this stream, of course, the fastest lap of this very circuit, well, the race lap record for us, folks, is ridiculous. It is only been done in a wet Grand Prix. And, well, dearie me, Dools has it with a 1 minute 22.382, if don't mind, but that was set in the wet, and well, there you go. So I don't know what it is, folks. I don't know what it is. It's just give us a dry one for once, but it just seems to be the trend. There's no setting change, there's nothing like that. It's just the luck of the draw, and well, better them than me out there, folks. But well, if you wanted it any more spicier, just add water, as we do say. But yeah, looking at that, that looks absolutely disgusting. Well, we've got Z in the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, cute. Yes, absolutely. Nat Hammer in there as well, of course. Junior as well. And welcome, boys, of course. Yes, seeing Junior out there. He's got the reserve livery on. And, well, looking forward to seeing that one, of course. You're waiting for the boys to do their setup thing. And that is quite normal. We'll hear the beeps in the ear and then we'll understand it's time to go. Of course, yes, qualifying, short qualifying, an 18-minute session here, folks. And then, well, followed by a 50% race. And there you go, as I dare say myself, there you go. The timing screen has come up let's just bring up some detail because we're going to need something. So there you go. All of them have gone on the inters, as you can see there. We'll keep an eye on that as that happens. We don't really need that, of course. It's raining. So just that and, of course, the full track map. Get rid of that and that. And as we wait for the guys to do their setup thing. They're taking their sweet time, of course, getting out there. And of course, well, back in the day, and pretty much, very much so on, well, any game, on any F1 game, the more laps you do out there on that inter, the better it is for you, of course, and, just get that continuity in these conditions. But it looks, kind of looks like borderline, doesn't it, between the inter and the wet? I mean, are we going to see the most rarest of rare compound, the full wet tyre? Oh, I dare say we might. And that is a Falcon. So Johnny M4 first to blink, and there you go. That is the livery. So Johnny M4 about to hit the circuit. We're going to get a good idea on how wet this thing is. So as he exits pit lane, and there you go, fantastic. So we'll just go on board with him. Why not? We'll just have a look. I know he's just come out of the pit lane, folks. Not expecting too much. Just to get an idea on how wet and slick it is. And there you go, even at low speed, that little bit of a snap there, folks. And just put a little bit extra fuel in and do more laps, get some rhythm, and you'll find it will get quicker and quicker as the session rolls on, of course. But we do have another driver out there, of course, and we welcome Vito again. Yes, absolute legend, out on circuit, and loving the reserve livery is the man, and there he is there, of course, on the intermediate, and to welcome back Liam, of course. There he is there and has the reserve livery. He's got the full complement of, sponsors on. And, appreciate that. Thank you very much. So just have a look at this and just to see how slippery it actually is. It looks like he's pushing a little bit harder just to try to find that limit on a bit of an outlap here, folks. And, there you go. It is very, very slippery. So, the rain is falling. It is wet here, and, interesting to see how this one goes. It was Johnny M4 who was first along and first on that map, so we might as well stick with him and see how he gets on with his first time run approaching. And there you go, that is the danger, isn't it? Do not want to touch any wet paint in conditions like this. And we're just hampered the start of the lap, of course, and just getting a little bit of, not the purchase he would have wanted coming out of that last corner for this long straight. Entering turn one, and very easy to get too greedy through here, especially in conditions like these. And that is a bit of a doozy, as you're seeing there from Johnny M4. And, very much well saved in the end, of course. And, fantastic part of this lap. You can be very, very greedy in dry conditions, but in the wet stuff, yes, absolutely treacherous. And especially around here, putting the power down, you can maximise by opening up, as Johnny's doing there, and trying to hold the rear. The outside line there usually is always dry, so depending on how wet it actually is, that's not too bad through that part of the circuit, and this part as well at this very early stage. But yeah, Johnny M4 making it stick. He certainly is there, JC, as we welcome on JC in the chat, and unfortunately missing this one. He has got an invite if he does manage to find his way back to his lovely rig there, and greet us with his presence, but great to see him in chat regardless. The Group 1 Falcon driver, and there is Johnny M4, and that is the Group 2 man, and I dare say Johnny will be missing him, of course, this Grand Prix, but nevertheless, we will push on. Johnny looking very good at this early stage, probably a good idea to get the first lap out of the way, and when the rain falls, it still gets wet, and track conditions worsen, so there you go, 129. 0.239 is a bit of a marker to see how we're at. Of course, who was out there? It was Liam, of course, and I'm not too sure if he's next along. No, there's a couple in front of him. Not too sure if they're on our laps or not, but we will stay with Liam regardless. And this will be a gauge for the sort of the front end of the grid, and flirting with track limits there, isn't he? So there you go, not a bad lap, not a bad. Well, there you go, a 25.6. Wowee. And that is a marker and a half. Got Sammons out there as well, and everybody on the intermediate, of course. And I dare say, as I did touch on previously, there you go, JC throwing in the Falcon emote in chat, fantastic. And great to see they are working good and proper. And excuse me, while we have got this this opportunity, got to welcome a new follower to the channel, of course. Yes, great guy, this guy, an American but a fantastic bloke. His name's Elijah, and well, thank you very much for your follow, mate. Much appreciated, and well, hope to see you on circuit sometime soon. But doing great things is he, and well, fantastic, fantastic. So do hear a little bit of rumbling in my ear. Housey has just done a run, but not too sure if he's on a time run, and he hasn't said anything in my ear, so he's probably not ready just yet. We'll let him. We will let him. Well, there we go. I think that was the cue. We might as well flick to Housey. I've got to bring up some graphics regardless anyway, before we'll flick to him, of course, and we'll bring this one up, and we'll bring this one up as well, and well, there we go. Unmute the great man, and we do welcome Housey. Welcome to the commentary box, great one. Long time coming. Great to hear you, great to see you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome along. A little while.
Well, and rightly so, absolutely well deserved. And well, I mean, Housey, not a fan favourite of, well, loves this circuit, real life, absolutely, but just the rhythm around this circuit does tend to not be one of his favourite ones. But nevertheless, a stunning intro by his youngest daughter, Imola, and probably can talk us through that a little bit. Talk us through the race helmet, of course, and the design of the car there, Mr. Housey, while we've got you, mate.
Run family colours, so always a custom modified car. But family colours and colours that my children's favourite colours, his wife's favourite colours, and my favourite colours. We've got pink in there for the girls, we've got the orange is my favourite colour, we've got true green for my bro, Blue Dog. Bit of a hard back days when we were running around in the tree with bit of a colour for us, the green, and yeah, so always trying to at least get involved. Whatever, try and sweeten the deal a little bit. Spending finish time with racing. Obviously, that's the Lamborghini livery this year was inspired by Senna because
yes,
Lamborghini.
that's gonna hold you in good stead as she gets to the driving age. I mean, just loves the Lamborghini. I mean, she's shooting for the stars. His young Sen, but well, fantastic. And of course, we did hear her, and she has done a brilliant intro in the past. But yeah, as you were saying, sorry, I do apologise, Housey. You were touching on it, the design of the Lamborghini, mate. Just talk us through it, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, obviously, like, both Senna and stuff like that. Line up the cars and like, oh, I do a Lamborghini, I do a Lamborghini. And I was like, well, actually, that's not a bad shout. So, yeah, played with it for a little bit. Probably a little bit too long, but that's me all over, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely it is, of course. And well, how's track conditions out there, Housey? How's it feeling? How's the car feeling? Of course, just circulating at the moment, as you do know, and we're just getting that rhythm as we speak. But how is the track out there?
Seems a little bit improved in the last couple of minutes. I'm not sure whether that's just because of that's on the rhythm, just getting right and kind of thing, but definitely stickier on the 18 couple of laps. Obviously, still raining, there's no signs of it lightening up, so I think this is generally going to be it for the whole session. So as you said earlier, you know, my plan is to get out there, do a few laps, because as you touched on, I really hate this track in terms of actual driving it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great track, I'm not dissing it, I love the track, I love the layout, I'm just rubbish at it. It's just my nemesis track. If there's going to be one track I don't want to do, it's just, I'm useless at it. I'd rather do Monaco in the wet than this.
Well, there you go. I mean, how's he really laying down the law on how much he loves this circuit? And of course, you've got to know the great man to understand how funny this is. But we will push on. He's wasn't looking forward to this one, of course. I mean, but yes, just simply for the fact of he has explained just then. But yes, nevertheless, we might see the great man. We will see the great man back in the com box. Given his perspective at Great Britain, of course, Silverstone, when that comes around later on in the season. But we might just leave you to it, Housey. Just get your rhythm. We'll leave you to it, and we'll cross back to you as this session does roll on a little bit later. But we'll just have a look at a couple of other drivers out on circuit. All right, folks, there's an absolute treat to have Housey still in the box, of course. We'll flick off him. And, Bopton Blue Dog making an appearance out on circuit. Who is who? Okay, so Bopton is furthest along and in wet conditions. Interesting to see how Bopton tackles this, of course, as we do touch on. Recently taken off all of those assists, so doing a fantastic job is the Bop. But we'll just see how he gets on, of course. We've got a couple of guys in front, but they have done laps. Some not representative, of course. 6.5 minutes, or excuse me, 6 3/4 minutes remaining in this session. And there you go. Bopton getting it a little bit wrong there and just getting out of the way, trying not to impede Brad Tay, who slightly does improve on his previous best first sector by nearly 1/10.5. So as you can see, folks, absolutely tricky conditions out there. And, well, this is their second run for the majority of them, of course. And, well, 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And I do apologise. Housey was a little bit quiet. Yeah, thank you, JC. Can't adjust that on the fly. It's just a bit of a pain with this filter and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but, yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but there you go. So it's one of those ones where you've got to kind of do your due diligence beforehand to make sure the audios were okay. But unfortunately, just didn't get a chance to do that. But I'll turn down the game volume as well when he jumps in and chats again, as I did previous. So hopefully that will work out. Brad Tay about to cross the line and does not improve. A 1 minute 29.7. So there you go. 2/10 off his previous best. Johnny M4 out there as well. Who is next? Filthy Orange about to tackle that second sector just to see where he's at, of course, and bang, nearly half a second up on his previous best. And this is where you can gain or lose so much lap time. Filthy looking absolutely solid through there. Fantastic to see the Filth back and doing what he does best, absolutely sending it. And well, the JD boys looking for those extra points. Of course, the Constructors' Championship absolutely heating up. Only 4 points behind is the JD boys. And after a stellar weekend from the Lamborghini lads, of course, crawling their way back. Only 18 points behind, I do believe, from Coca-Cola, of course, who are leading this one and doing a fantastic job. Filth does improve with 27.6. Fantastic from him. Throws himself up in a P7. Striker is, where is he? No, he's not. There he is there, of course, in the second sector. Who is furthest along? Johnny M4 improving. We might stay with this man, dealing with a little bit of traffic. A reserve getting out of the way, and we do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Of course, and well, Housey in the pit lane. We'll see him when he gets out, of course, and we'll cross to him, of course, in due time. But here he comes, Johnny M4. Let's just see what he got. Keep it in those track white lines, of course, within those limits. And is it an improvement? It certainly is. A 1 minute 28.8. Throws himself up into P10 for now. And dare say, just with everybody, these conditions, folks, it's absolutely treacherous. David out there at the moment, and if we're to believe that, a 10.5 up on his previous best time. So, well, fantastic to see. And, well, let's just see how he gets on. A very tricky part of the circuit, as I did touch on previously. And, well, there you go. The rear end gets a bit light. And in stuff like this, that is very easy to do. Just to get a little bit light in the rear end and get that wheel spin, and no good for the lap time. So, let's just see how he gets on, of course. Not much of the lap to go. We do have a JD out there in front, and I do believe it could be Snipestar. It might very well be Snipestar, or possibly a Filthy, but I dare say it might be Snipestar. No, it's not. No, it is not. It is a Filthy Orange, but there you go. Here comes David, excuse me. David about to cross the line any second now. 1 minute 28.7. Does improve by 2 and a bit tenths. Throws himself up above his teammate into P10. And, well, we have got Housey out there on an out lap. We might as well cross to the great man. These laps are going to come in thick and fast. We'll do our very best, but we'll stay with the Housey. Housey, welcome back to the commentary box. Back out on circuit on an out lap and, well, looking to make this one count.
Press that boot down to circulating for a little bit, with the track lights, and yeah, we'll go for a top a lap kind of thing, although, you know, I'm not expecting much, to be honest with you. Tracks, again, still seemingly improving a little bit. There's more of a dry line forming on the track here, certainly visible from the driver's eye anyway. So I expect to see that time to tumble a little bit, to be honest with you, from the other guys. Just got to be careful, obviously, on the traction zones. It's tricky enough as it is in the dry, let alone with the wet conditions as well. But let's go for a lap here and see what we can do.
Absolutely, and well, as we do with everybody on their flyer, we will not stay with you. We'll let you concentrate and do your thing, mate. So we'll get rid of that and get rid of course, that and that. And we'll bring that back up as Housey is ready to go again. But we'll flick up who is furthest along, of course. Vito out on circuit, a 29.6 at the moment. Doing a great job is the Vito. Currently P14. Fantastic from him in tricky conditions. And, well, he's on another one at the moment. Let's just see how he's going, of course, in the second sector. And definitely not improving on this one. 8/10 slower than his previous best. And probably trying to get to the line. Plenty of time. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in this session. There is a Coca-Cola guy out there. Who is that? It is not Brad Tay. It must be Salmons. It certainly is Salmons. And, well, no, it's not. It is Nat Hammer. And there he goes. Bang. A 125.3. Improves dramatically. 1.2 seconds, I do believe that was, if my eyes aren't mistaken me. And throws himself up into P2. Great lap from the Nat. He'd be punching the air with that time. Fantastic from him. Where is Salmons? There he is there. Not improving. Where is Z? There he is there, and he's improving dramatically. So we're going to keep an eye on these times. They're going to tumble thick and fast. Verk is not improving. That is his session done. Where is David? There he certainly is. Blue Dog retiring from this one. Brad Tay not improving. Johnny M4 up on his time ever so slightly. And let's just see how this one comes. They're going to come in thick and fast. And there you go, Johnny M4, 128.5. P11 from him. Brad Tay, there he is there, not improving. Vito not improving. Housey is up. Housey is up. He's up by a second. Wowee. 1.4 seconds. P10. There you go, folks. There you go. Housey, talk us through it. Fantastic stuff.
In all fairness, I was being fairly cautious for that lap, I'm not going to lie. Couldn't afford to bin it, really, so there's probably a little bit more in there for me, but if I could just been a little braver, but as I said, you know, I don't like stuff anyway. It makes me nervous just thinking about it. So, yeah, just try to err on the side of caution a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And
but not a bad lap.
Well, a great lap, mate. P10, middle of the pack, and, well, I think there is one more driver out there, and I do believe it is Brad Tay, the old B1. And let's just see how he goes as Housey salivates. Well, there you go. He's improved again, and 128.4. He throws himself up into P12. Prior to that, though, Housey, they did have a new paddy of Vito between the two, but no, there you go. Brad Tay improving, and well, there's still guys out there. Johnny M4 level pegging with his previous best, and let's just see how he gets on. We'll turn this up, of course, folks, and let's just see. There you go, 13th. Does improve, but ever so slightly. Striker in the pit lane. Filthy Orange. Let's just see how he goes. He's going to complete the lap, so he's on a good one. It might be close. It might be an improvement. It is an improvement. A 126.8. P8 from that man. There is Z, not improving. Middy's out of this one by the look of that, or is he sending it? No, he is sending it. We're going to keep an eye on Middy's. I do apologise, Housey, but these laps are coming in. And we're going to stay with Middy's, of course. Yes, there he is there. And, well, last corner, there he goes. And let's just see if he's going to complete it. He certainly is going to complete it. This is going to be close. This is going to be close for P. No, it's not. No, it's not. P6. P6 from Middy's. 126.1, and well, that concludes qualifying, except for Nat Hammer. Nat Hammer is out on circuit, and he is in the pit lane. So that concludes it, folks, and well, Housey. P11 in the end from you, mate. Fantastic. We do appreciate you joining us in the commentary box. We loved your daughter's intro, and well, we look forward to seeing you down the track, of course.
Yep, appreciate it. Thanks very much. Good to chat to you, and hopefully one day it might actually be in the interview room after the race.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. Well, you never know, buddy. Of course, been close for the driver of the day many times, but I digress. Good luck for the rest of the race, Housey. Take care, mate.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
All right, we've got a black screen, and well, hopefully that sorts itself out because that's never a good thing. So let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Yes, it has. Oh, I haven't got a timing screen. That was beautiful. But yes, well, we might as well do it anyway, of course. Yes, I do apologise, Liam. Pole position from you, mate, and this is for you.
Yes, it's pole position. Yes.
Fantastic pole position, a great lap, and well, what a marker. I think it was his first banker he did too, and absolutely put one down and couldn't beat it in the end, I don't think. And well, the first one and done, and tried to, and it was just I think at the right time when he set that, of course, early on in the piece. While that track was probably dry enough, and got the purchase out of that intermediate. So well, it is dry. It is dry. It is dry. That means we are going to see a new lap record here, folks. And who is going to get it? Who is going to get it? Of course, and will be very interesting to see how this one pans out. Yes, I did touch on that previously, of course. With every time we've been in, at Imola, it has always been a wet race. This time it was a wet quali. But the previous lap, well, the lap record here at SouthernXRacing, of course, at Imola, is a 1 minute 22.382 set in a wet. So, well, there you go. The sky is blue. A little bit of cloud cover, but definitely not raining. And yes, well, Burke, not happy. Doesn't like the wet by the look of things. As well, Zia's left the session. Not too sure what has happened there. But there you go. Let's just check the Discord to see if there's anything. No, there is not. We'll get him an invite regardless. He does have a couple, but we'll send him another one just to make sure he gets himself back into the lobby. And we'll give him one more. There you go, Z. There's another couple for you, mate. As of course, yes, we are on a formation lap here, folks. And let me just turn up my volumes in my ear. Excuse me. I think I have lost them. Yes, I certainly have. So fantastic. Let me just check all this. All right, folks, we've got all that back. Very, very good. We'll bring up this detail, of course. Don't need the telemetry, that we do, and of course, full track map. Let's just have a look to see what is happening out there, of course, regarding the tyres. And there you go, Liam out on circuit. P1 on the medium. There is Verk in P2 on the medium following suit. So I dare say it's going to be a great battle between these two. Of course, Nat Hammer, fantastic lap from him, of course, and great to see he likes the open circuits as the Nat, of course. No more walls, no more Singapores, no more stuff like that. And great to see him back to where he belongs, of course, way up there. And well, Z has been dumped, of course, just, well, there you go. Let me just take a screenshot of that order. So if we do need a lobby reset, Z, just let me know in the chat, of course. But you need to get in there before those lights get out, mate. Let me know quick ASAP. Of course, Scotty is out there on the hard compound. And, well, there you go. Fury on the hard as well, of course. Those two JD boys are doing what they do best, as we do touch on fighting together, hunting in packs. And very, very good. Dark Horse Johnny M4 is what the JC's saying. Of course, yes, Minis Mella in P6, Z in P7, and not in the lobby. Communication with service still. Communication with service still. All right, folks, we are going to go on a brief pause. This will be a lobby reset. Just bear with us, Ramsell. Lobby reset. Okay, folks, we are back. And, well, there you go. Yes, lobby has been reset. We do apologise for that. And, well, let's just get this one underway. The boys are doing their setups. Got Junior in the chat saying no, which means, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Whether that's a dry race. He didn't like it around the dry. Doesn't like it around the wet, apparently. But set a good time. So take that as you will, folks. Yay, we are back finally. Yes, the chiropractor. Yeah, there he is there, of course. And, well, senior known around the traps. And we are back. We do apologise. We do apologise. Bit of a kerfuffle. And, well, yes, lobby had to be reset. Unfortunately, well, let's just hope this one works all together. Don't know what the weather's happening at the moment. It is dry. We just want to get this one underway, of course, and get this one happening, of course. My bad, gents. No, that's okay, Z. Not your fault, my friend. Not your fault. Stupid EA. Absolutely, mate. Yes, absolutely. So, well, the boys just in the, well, in the lobby, in the garage, excuse me. And, well, doing their setups, taking their time, of course. There is a bit of a gentleman's agreement with that regarding, of course, selecting the setups. And, well, as it is a lobby reset, Park Ferme is on. And, well, there you go. You should give me a... maybe. No. Yeah, come on, senior. You got deep enough pockets. You can do it, mate. As, excuse me, we'll push on and we can see what's happening, of course. And change of thoughts, folks. Change of thoughts. Thoughts. And, well, there you go. Liam out on circuit. Yes, he certainly is. P1 on the medium. Burke in P2, as we did touch on the medium. Nat Hammer on the medium as well. And there is the Coca-Cola man, of course. The big change, Scotty and Fury. There you go. Prior to the start, they were going to go the hard. They both went to start on the hard. And, well, maybe a bit of a saving grace for them, of course. Gone the medium instead, both of them. Middies in P6. The Pink Panther beast. And, well, there you go. Doing a great job is Middies. P6 in tricky conditions. It was a wet quali, folks. Well, there you go. Z in P7. And, well, let's just hope his connection holds out. EA does him a solid and just gets him through to the end of this one. There is the filth. P8, fantastic qualifying session from that man, of course, and did a fantastic job, did the filthy. And, well, come on, you pink beasts. Is the Ramsell. Is the audio's okay, senior? Like with the car volume and stuff like that? Keep me posted. Not too sure, of course. Not going to check it right now, but if you could give me the heads up, that would be fantastic. Salmon's in P9. There he is there. Mr. Coca-Cola himself, the Group 2 driver, and doing a great job is the Salmons. David in P10, of course, leading that Group 3 battle with him, Housey, and Striker. And funny enough, nose to stern on track. Fantastic. Housey gone the hards? Of course he has. Yes, the hard tyre whisperer is the Housey. Striker out there in P12. Doing a good job is the Striker, of course, and his teammate Brad Tay. Look at that, right behind him and on the hard compound. So there you go, Bobden on the hard as well. Same with the Blue Dog, and we'll expect these guys' race to come to them as this one goes through. And Snipester out there on the medium. 2 fastest laps of his group the last couple of races has the Snipester. Done a fantastic job. There is Bender. And, of course, Vito, I do apologise for you being out of position, mate. But, yeah, it was you joined a little bit late when the boys were readying up. And, well, there you go. Unfortunate. But we will push on, of course. And, well, the race is long. Here we go, folks. We'll get some lights happening. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We have 5 red lights. Oh, the lights are out. And away we go. Great launch there from Liam. Absolutely stunning. Let's just see how they all pan out. And, well, so far, so good. Of course, the pinch point is turn 1. And just follow suit. Just follow suit. Let's just see if they've all gone through. And, well, they certainly have. Let's just bring this up. And no one's DQ'd. Fantastic. Fantastic from everyone. And we'll bring up these position changes, of course, just to see what is happening. And, of course, yes, the top 3, as you were, folks. As you were. There is Fury up 1. And, well, Middies in P5. So Middies has jumped Scotty. Scotty down 2. And, well, Salmon's up 2. And Salmon's looking to pile the pressure on. Early doors, of course. And, well, Salmon's doing what he does best. Coming alive in race pace. Filth getting it all loose. All loosey-goosey was the filth, and he's got C right behind him. And, well, Z down 2 spots at the moment. P9 from that man. And, well, there you go. Housey up 1 into P10. David down 1. And we are seeing some changes. Striker as you were, but there you go. Those Group 3 boys hunting, and there you go. Almost online to Stern. Blue Dog up 2. On his birthday is the blue. And up into 13th. Brad Tay in 14th. Fido, fantastic. Up into 15th. No harm, no foul. Bang, there he is. Back to where he was. Bopton in 16th. Of course, Snipester, there he is there. Albeit lap 1, 17th. And there is the Bender. And might have had a little bit of a struggle to the start of this one. Finds himself dead last and some way off the pack. We're seeing some moves here, and I think Middy's just getting the job done on Fury. He certainly has got the job done. Up in a P4 is the Greek God. A bit loosey-goosey. Fury looking for it. No, you can't pass there. Not like that, and there you go. Thinks better of it. Tucks in. And, this is going to be a battle for the ages, of course. And, let's just see how Fury gets on. Of course, doing great things in his team constructors. He knows it's only 4 points. And, the cars are a bit quiet. Thank you very much, mate. We'll turn that up. And is that a bit better for you, my friend? It should be. I think it's come up a lot better. So, there you go. Filthy down in P8. Well, at P8. Has not moved. Doing a great job is the Filthy. Has got Z right behind him. And, Z is no slouch himself. We'll flick further afield because there is Verk. And, just half a second behind Liam, of course. And, these boys, this one will go to the end. Look at it. It'll be a bit of a DRS start-finish straight there for a bit until the first one to blink, usually the lap before the last lap, or the last lap, and time it so it's you get it on the lap that matters. And, there you go. A bit of a seesaw, and Verk, bang. 1 minute 18.206. That is a new lap record. Of course, they're going to keep tumbling, of course, as this Grand Prix goes on. There is Salmons there, looking real racy, isn't he? Looking real racy. He's just trying to hang on to the back of Scotty, and there you go. Z just gets that job done. I do apologise, just missed that. Wrong bloody camera, but there you go. Z gets that job done on Filthy. Filthy down into P9, and look at that. The Jack Daniels man in between a Lamborghini sandwich. And I tell you what, David says, I don't mind if I have a piece of this, folks. Running with 18 at the moment. Who have we lost? Or are we missing someone? There should have been 19, I do believe. I don't know what is going on. Let me just quickly check, but this is, no, it's all good. It is all good. So there you go. Nat Hammer in third. A little bit off in the front too, but he won't mind that. He does have Middies for company, and have a look at Middies fire up. Of course, yes, the Pink Panther driver, and Fury hanging on to him. Absolutely he is. Fury ain't giving this one up. No, he is not. And, fantastic to see. Getting his head down and getting on with it as Fury does best, of course. Yes, Pete, up 2 spots is the Middies. And I dare say Nat might be a little bit of a sitting duck here. Look at a bit of a DRS train is happening behind him. But all very much a cork in the bottle is Mr. Nat. And I do apologise for saying that, but that's just the characteristics of this circuit. And, seems to be F1, just as soon as you drop out of it, becomes a sitting duck. Nat will be spending a bucket load of battery, doing a bit of a regeneration at the moment, and we'll see if Middies can make this stick. He cannot, of course, and Nat just does what you do, and running him out a little bit there, and rightly so. No harm, no foul. That's hard racing, and they all get through, and fantastic driving from all of this bunch. Middies holds that place, and those tyres must be a little bit hot. He's just got to calm himself down, of course. Got a great heli shot of that. Scotty looking to make amends up the inside. Fantastic. Can he make it stick? It's all about getting the power down here, and we'll jump on board with Scotty. He's side by side with Middies, and he's going to have the inside line. He should have this, and job done. Fantastic move from the Scotty. Absolutely brilliant. And it's me. Johnny's not on the grid. Oh, what the hell, Johnny? Oh, Johnny, I can't. When did this happen, Johnny? You were in the grid at the start. You were on the grid at the start. You certainly were. But what happened, mate? Oh, dearie me. So you were in the session. I do know you were in the session, and well, Bender has DNF'd. You definitely were there, and well, there you go. He got DQ'd at the end of the formation lap. This bloody game. This bloody game. So, well, look, I mean, we're 4 laps in. 4 laps in, and okay. It is crazy to red flag it now. It is crazy to red flag it. Johnny, you should have jumped straight in the Twitch chat, man. I can't red flag it now. It's like 6 laps in. It's, yeah. I don't know what to say. Well, Johnny, I apologise, mate. We are going to push on. That is a little bit unfortunate, but I can't do it. I can't red flag it 6 laps in, man. It just is not right. It's not. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is. But yeah, we will push on, mate. I do apologise, mate. I don't know what else to say, man. You should have jumped in the Twitch chat straight away. Of course, yes, I'm commentating. I am not going to keep an eye on the Discord when I'm commentating. Of course, I will see the Twitch chat. And well, you being with me for so long, you should have known that, Johnny. And there you go. Yes, I am shattered for you, mate. But we will see you next week, of course, at Coda. Unfortunate. I do apologise, folks. A bit of a messy lobby, this one. EA up to its old bloody tricks. But we will push on. Middy's in at P4. Doing a great job is the Middies. What's happened to Fury? Fury has dropped right off in P7. Salmon's up into P6. And look at that. The Coca-Cola boys hunting in packs. And, well, P5 and 6 from that man. There is Striker and Brad Tay. And I'll tell you what, the Coke boys do a stunning job how they tackle it, don't they? Every week it's usually 2 and 2. And fantastic from them. Z is behind Fury, absolutely putting the pressure on. And of course, Z fired up for this one. Loved the Grand Prix that they all had. The Lamborghini boys stunning last week. 41 points more than anybody else on that double points round weekend. And done their championship. No harm whatsoever. Of course, let's just have a look at that, of course, folks. While we're just talking about this, of course, yes, Jack Daniels just 18 points behind Coca-Cola. And, well, once upon a time, that was 30, 40 odd. And done themselves an absolute solid. Fantastic to see as the Constructors title is well and truly alive. Yes, it has become a 3-way fight as the Falcon boys just drop off. And yes, Johnny M4, unfortunately for this Grand Prix anyway, is a Falcon driver. Yes, was booted just as it happened. Did not know, had no idea, and well, there you go. We have lost Bender, and well, Bender unfortunately missing, well, not missing, but DNFing on this one. Brad Tay still behind Striker doing what he does, and there you go. We'll just have a look at Filthy Orange and Z, because Z is right behind Fury as the DRS train. Have a look, folks. You can see for yourself. And he's like, I'm so sorry, Johnny. I'm so sorry, Johnny. The word wouldn't come out, Johnny. I'm so sorry, mate. I don't know what to say, man. I apologise. Hang around in the chat, Johnny, if you want, mate. I don't know what else to say. I do feel for you, mate. It is just an unfortunate situation. And we'll send your complaints to www.ea.com or www.codemasters.com as Liam picks up a time penalty, and that is not what the doctor ordered. First to blink was the young fella, Junior, and putting on that hard compound. Yes, Housey up in a P9, and well, this hard compound is coming alive right now, and we'll have a look at him. Have a look. Well, I'll tell you what, he got real close to Filthy there, and Z doing a great job as well. It is a Coca-Cola, excuse me, a JD, a Lambo, a JD, and a Lambo. Have a look at that, and it is a battle for this Constructors title, and that's exactly who it's between. of course, as the Coca-Cola boys do their thing. And Fury getting it all wrong. Fury getting it wrong. Yellow flag, sector 3. And there you go, down into P10. And ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, the race is long. He can make it up from there. But I tell you what, a monumental effort as we got a new follower. And it's Johnny M4. And, well, there you go. Thank you, Johnny. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Should have done it ages ago. I think you've got a new Twitch account. Anyway, as we'll have a look at Housey. Yes, he is. He certainly is. He's having a good look at Filth. Filth having a good look at C. And Filth around the outside, if you don't mind. What a move. What a move from the Filth. Up into P6. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. He lost the rear end. And, well, there you go. Yellow flag, sector 1. They will disappear right about now as Housey moves himself up into P8. Z into P6. Fantastic. What's going on down the back? Fury's boxed. Fury has boxed, got rid of hard compound, medium compound, throwing on that hard tyre, and well, longevity now, fantastic. As well, there you go. Absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely, mate. Yes, stunning. And well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Regardless, there is Housey, there is Z, and the two Lambos doing things. So you've got two Cokes, you've got two Lambos, and I tell you what. Filthy Orange is, well, he's hanging on, isn't he? He's doing his best. He's got Striker for company. And he's also got Brad Tay. And I tell you what, these Coca-Cola boys are coming alive. They're absolutely coming alive, aren't they? Have a look at this. They've got Liam right behind. And, of course, yes, he was the first to box, was Mr. Liam. And, well, doing a great job, of course. Yes, he's got some guys in front of him. And, well, it is all for track position at the moment. No one has to get out of the way. There is no blue flags. And, well, just see how he picks his way through. Verk on the pit lane and getting rid of that medium. There is Scotty going an extra lap, of course, and he has got Middies for company. Middies leading this one currently by 1 second over Scotty. There you go, as the first round of pit stops are starting to get run and done, excuse me, of course, in this first round of pit stops. Yes, lap 10 of 32. Long, long way to go. Roughly a third of the way through this Grand Prix. I'll tell you what, anything yet can still happen, and usually does in Grand Prix racing. Great to see the teams working together as, well, Liam getting the job done, up into P6 already. And I dare say, yes, he certainly has done it on track. Verk, what's happened to Striker? What has happened to Striker? Striker's out, Striker's out, Striker's out. There he is there, no, no, no. And, well, we've got full course yellow. What is it? What is it, folks? Let me just have a look. Is it a VSC or is it an SC? I think it might be a bit of a VSC. Give me a flag, give me a sign, give me something. Let's just have a look what that says there. It is a safety car. It is a safety car. It is a full safety car. And I tell you what, look at that. Mitty, Scotty, Nat licking their lips. And, well, where is the Berkster? There he is there. So I'll tell you what, it's going to... Oh, I tell you what, Scotty's just been kissed on the proverbial. And, well, fantastic. Fantastic. This has heated it up. And we're going to keep an eye on this because they're adhering to a speed here, folks. And, of course, yes, Verk has boxed. Verk has boxed. He is looking to take the lead of this one. And where is Scotty? Where is Scotty? There they are. There they are. There. That's Ramsell. There's Scotty. Where's Verk? Where's Verk? There he is there. It's going to be bloody close. It's going to be bloody close. And, well, there he is. There is Verk. He gets the job done. Oh, I thought Scotty might have had it. It was, I tell you what, it was close. And, well, there you go. Yes, Liam should get rid of that time penalty. He probably will when he needs to stop again. And if he needs to stop again, which I dare say he won't, it'll just be added on to his time, of course. And, let's just have a look at time penalties. It's only a 3 second. Cannot get rid of that one. Of course, Striker has left the session. Unfortunate from that man. And, well, very, very unlucky, of course. Easy to do around here as, well, this grid is going to shuffle, of course. Free pit stop for the guys who have not done one. And, well, I'll tell you what, almost a lap too late was that safety car, wasn't it, folks? Almost a lap too late for the guys who had stopped. And, well, there you go. Bit of a reset as Liam leads this one. 3 seconds time penalty to that man's name, of course, but yes, Verk right behind him, and well, under safety car conditions, and as you can see there, folks, there is that Aston Martin. As well, probably a good time for me to get a bit of a breather, folks, get a swig of water, excuse me, and well, we'll settle in for the last 2/3 of the Grand Prix. it certainly was only 3, mate. It certainly was only 3. It was a track limit warning, not speeding in the pit lane, of course. Yes, under safety car conditions. And, well, rounding out the grid, of course, Bopton and Vito, of course, just, well, getting them to the back of the bunch. And, well, fantastic for them to catch up the back, of course. A bit of a mishap, not too sure what happened. Vito was looking very good at one point. He was up there in 13th, I do believe it was. And I'm not too sure what happened, of course. Track limit warning to his name, of course. Same with Bopton. We'll move further up and I'll tell you what, Snipes is doing a great job. Excuse me, in P14 as he's tapped onto the back of this grid right about now, and yeah, he certainly is there, Mr. Ramsell. How's he on the soft compound? Not too sure if that is a Jeff moment or what have you, but this track is his nemesis, and well, if that's a good enough thing, I don't know what's going on. I dare say that might be a Mark moment, and yeah, we'll just wait to see in the wash of this one, of course. Yes, the field has bunched up. We'll just check at the front. It'll be a mighty late call. Might be interesting. Let's just see. Safety car in this lap. There you go. Fantastic. We're not wasting too much more time behind this safety car, of course. Stay with Burks. Don't want to give anyone an inkling when Liam decides to go, of course. But yeah, how's he on the softs? Very, very interesting. But looking to make end ground, of course, at the start of this one. But they're definitely not going to last 20 laps, of course. And probably thinking maybe another safety car in the due course of time, of course, but I don't know. It's a crazy way. It could be a Mark thing. There you go. Liam has gone. He's absolutely gone. He certainly has gone. And great restart from him. Burke not caught napping at all. He's hung onto the the gearbox of that reserve livery, that mighty reserve livery. And while doing a great job is the Berkster. There is Middies, and he does have Scotty for company. Scotty's come alive. Scotty has come alive. Fantastic to see. And he's up there in P4. Fantastic. Nat Hammer in P5. Where is Fury? Down there in P10. So, well, long fight back from the Fury after some early mishap. Of course, yes, there is Z in P6, of course. And how's he trying to make this soft compound work? And, well, he's got Salmons for company. Have a look at this. Salmon's doing a great job to hang on to the gearbox of Housey, of course. Fantastic, fantastic. And I wish I could hear his... Yeah, I wish I could too, mate. I wish I could too, but well, there you go. It would be interesting. No, he's well, there you go. We've got a. Who is that? That's Middies. That's Middies. That's Middies. Oh, dearie me. Middies got it all wrong down at the back. He's in P16. That is a huge mistake. As yellow flags in sector 2. So I'll tell you what, Senior. I tell you, might have put the Moz on the Pink Panther boys at this Grand Prix. Of course, Bender DNFing, of course. Bit of a mistake from Middies, and Bopton not having a great one. But let's just see how this one pans out. Long way to go. Bopton making the move on Sniper. And, well, there you go. Great job from the Bopton. Up there into P13. Excuse me, Scotty, with the fastest lap, 1 minute 18.177, if you don't mind. And let's have a look at Burke. He's all over the gearbox of Ramsell here. And, well, Junior doing his absolute darndest to keep that reserve livery in front of the Burkster. But, well, it is all... I tell you what, maybe they're just, well, genuine pace from the both of them. And, well, we're not going to take any judgments just yet. We'll let this one play out a little bit longer. But it looks like Burke does have a little bit of pace in store, of course. They can hold on to the gearbox of that reserve livery of Juniors very well, and doesn't look like he's... I mean, the wash in this game across the front end is absolutely horrid. But nevertheless, Burke doing a stunning job to hang on to the back of that gearbox. It is one of the most difficult things to do on this game, of course, just to be in that dirty air and to make it work, pick up your braking zones and your turn-in points and not to, you know, your apexes and all that stuff. And, well, yeah, it is a lot more difficult when you are in a close pursuit of somebody in front. And there is Scotty. And, well, Scotty, there he is there. He's absolutely come alive. Fantastic from the Scotty. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out. This is P1 and 2 in the championship, folks. Burke versus Scotty at the moment. And, well, Scotty doing his thing. Fantastic. Oh, Scotty's putting the big laps in. A 1 minute 17.859, if you don't mind. And, well, there you go. Burke getting that job done on Liam. And well, there you go. Vito with another track warning, unfortunate from him, but up into 15th at the moment. We'll flick further down because there is Z. He's having a good look at Nat Hammer, and must have been, yes, absolutely, must have been burning to catch up. But well, there you go. Z having a great look at Nat Hammer. How's he not really making amends with this soft compound? And it's very unusual he's on it. And well, there you go. Yellow flags in Sector 1. What is going on there? Not too sure, but Z's still all over the gearbox of Nat Hammer here, folks. And let's just see, he's shaping him up, isn't he? He's lining him up, and this track, old school tracks require old school thinking. And well, this track here is absolutely all about setting up that overtake and well, just picking your moment and nailing that corner that you need to nail it on and getting that job done, of course. And well, I dare say it will be the last one. Z needs a great exit, make the most of that DRS zone, and absolutely send it. We're going to stay with this one because I do believe this might be imminent here, folks, as well, Z has been lining this up for a couple of laps now, and we're going to go on board with the great man. And oh, Nat Hammer a bit loosey-goosey, and that's opened up the door for Z. He's going to go side by side. Nat Hammer's burning, he's burning a bit more, a touch of slipstream, and let's just see if he gets the job done side by side. And yes, he certainly has. Fantastic job. Nat ain't giving it up. A little bit later on the brakes. Oh, dearie me. See a little bit there, corner cut. But the game has let him get away with it. That would be a definite warning. But there you go. Play on. Nat Hammer in P5. Great move from the Z. Up into P4. Nat 5. And there is Salmons. He's come alive as this one's gone on in race distance, of course. He's doing a fantastic job, is the Salmons. We'll flick further down, give the boys towards the back some seniority. And well, there is Mitty's just made a bit of a mistake. He's put another set of the medium on, and he's going to go have a crack towards the end of this one, of course. Yes, there is Snipester. He's missing, I do believe, hang on a minute. Snipester's got some damage. He certainly has got some damage. He's got, oh, his front wing. He's missing an end plate on the left-hand side, and he needs some Mr. Sheen on that Jack Daniels. It's a little bit dirty, but yes, he'll get that all fixed up, of course. Bopton in 14th. There is the Blue Dog, the birthday boy, of course, and in 13th position, if you don't mind. We'll go further up because David and Housey, looks like this is starting to fire up. These softs will start to die very, very soon, if not already. And, well, David trying to make the most of this prime hard compound right at the moment. And let's just have a look at this, folks. Absolutely stunning from these two. Doing a great job in the Group Championship, of course. Unfortunate striker DNFing this one. But, yes, the Group Championship at the moment in that Group 3 is David on 147 points, Housey on 136, and Striker on 130 points. And that is the top three. The other two, of course, of Filthy Orange and Old Footy Bender just had a bit of a horrid start to the season, and it has hurt them a little bit. Here comes Housey, and there you go, getting rid of that soft compound, throwing the hard on, and that is more like the Housey we know. Getting that hard compound on that car, of course. Salmons got the job done. P5 from Salmons. Wowee. And, well, there is Nat. There you go. That camera was all a bit buckled there. But there you go. Salmons hunting Z. And doing a great job is the Salmons Z. Fantastic to see him up there as well. And, well, Liam just dropped off a little bit, folks. Scotty, have a look at him. Have a look at Scotty come alive. He's trying to get into that DRS zone, isn't he, folks? He's trying to hang on to it as we've got a new follow. Absolutely. No, excuse me. Absolutely got a new follow. It's Mads Goat 21. Thank you very much for your follow, mate. Much appreciated. And awesome. Welcome to the stream. Southern Cross Racing. Emilia Romagna, yes, lap 18 of 32 here, folks. And, well, this one has almost gone past with a blink of an eye. And what is the name of the TikTok? Don't do TikTok, mate. League not on TikTok. As, well, there you go. The name of the league is Southern Cross Racing. But, yeah, there you go. We do not post to TikTok. Only Twitch and YouTube, of course, and, of course, X. They're our socials. They are on the About page. You can catch them. Just flick on the profile picture there, mate. Go to the About, and you'll see all our links there. And, yeah, have a bit of a look, mate. Be great to see you in the chat, of course. And, well, at the moment, well, not too sure who you are. This is an invite-only league. But, yes, you can see... if that is the same name as your Discord name in your Twitch chat, mate, I will make sure I reach out to you and see what you're all about, of course, as I did touch on. Invite-only league. And, well, there you go. There you go. Currently looking for a Group 2 driver at the moment. But we will push on. We will push on. Got a long way to go. This race is going to start to get interesting. And we do have a stricken, there you go, a stricken, excuse me, Pink Panther. And that is Bopton. Unfortunate from him. Yellow flags in that sector, of course. And, well, long way to go. This is going to get interesting, folks. The guys at the front really finding their feet. Excuse me. And Salmon's starting to shape up Z. This has sort of been happening for the last few laps. Nat Hammer dropped off significantly. He's got Fury for company. And Fury is really making ingrounds now, isn't he? Excuse me. Doing what Fury does best. Head down, bum up, and getting these laps under the way. Of course, P7, of course. Bit of a horrid start from the Fury. Excuse me. Not too bad of a qualifying session. But yes, just a little bit of an error. And yeah, found himself towards the back. And what a fight back it has been. Become accustomed to this man, of course. Salmon's still all over the back of Z. And dare say this battle's going to go on for quite some time. We'll flick further down because there is Filthy Orange coming alive. He certainly is. As we're seeing a move on track, and Fury getting the job done. He got the job done. He certainly has. Fury up into 6th. Fury up into P6. And Nat Hammer down into 7. I'll tell you what, Fury is got the grip between the teeth. Doing a fantastic job, is this the man? And, well, looking to get on the podium. See if he can. A little bit to go yet, of course. And, well, how many laps? 12 laps remaining. Well, 12 and a half laps remaining, folks. And Salmon's still behind Z. Let's just go further afield because we were touching on Filthy and David. And, well, Filthy, look at him come. I love it what he's doing out there. He's come good, and he's come good with a bang as the Filth. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Good job, Filthy. Proud of you, mate. Absolutely. And, well, P10 at the moment. He's hunting down David. Now, this is Group 3. And, of course, I did touch on Filthy was one of the ones that had a bit of a horrid start to the season. And, well, just look at him come alive. That's the guy who was leading his group in the championship as Savage picks up a time penalty for track limits. Unfortunate from him as Liam makes another pit stop. Excuse me. That'll be his 3rd one, I do believe. As we'll flick further up because what's going on here? Salmons and Z looking real racy. Real racy. Savage trying to get this job done. These are both Group 2 drivers, folks. Absolutely stunning. These two have come alive. And, well, Z, a fantastic addition. Well, re-addition. He was always a full-time driver until he committed at the start of this one. But he's back, and he's back with a bang. And, well, fantastic. Can he hold on to it? Of course, finishing 2nd after stewarding last week. And, well, fantastic from him. Of course, and Middy's was the final podium place finisher, of course. We'll flick further down because just keep an eye on this battle here. The gaps rest of the field have stabilised, folks. The two we're looking at is the 3rd and 4th battle, and of course the 8th and 9th battle. These gaps will start to close as tyre wear goes on, of course. There's still 12 laps remaining. We're definitely going to see more pit stops, I do believe, from the medium runners. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out. I dare say the hard runners are looking for that safety car. Not necessarily need to pit stop, but if there is that safety car, they will probably take full advantage of that, and rightly so. As we'll foil, there is a move on track, and there is Middy's getting that job done on Vito. And, well, Vito circulating, doing a great job. In 14th is the Vito. And fantastic as he recovers from, well, shoulder surgery, I do believe. And making his way back on the rig. It's been a bit painful for him, but we do appreciate his commitment. Fantastic to see him out there. As, well, David having a good look at Filth. Oh, Filth, excuse me. Filthy got it done. Filthy got it done. I so apologise. There you go. He got it done. That DRS, excuse me, that DRS zone into turn 1. And, well, job done. Filthy's got past David. And he can set his sights on Brad Tay. He's doing a phenomenal job. 10 lap old hards. I dare say this time is going to tumble. Brad Tay should be caught hand over fist. These mediums might be at the end of their tether. As, well, there you go. Speeding in the pit lane for Vito. Bit of a doozy, that one, of course, yes. It's a very tricky line to see if the marker board's not there. Excuse me. The entry, the pit line limit is very tricky to see on this any game, any F1 game. On this particular track, but there you go, very easily done, but unfortunate for Vito, he'll get that one taken care of course. Salmon's still in P4, hunting Z. Salmons does have that track limits penalty, but that won't matter to him. He'll look to get this job done and see if he can stretch his legs, but these guys are lapping almost identical lap times, aren't they? And, well, vice versa. Z's doing a bit of a, oh, he didn't want to spend too much battery, and there you go. Salmon's on the inside. Great move from him. clean as you like, up into P3 from Salmons, and well, he can start focusing on some clean air in front of him, some long needed clean air that he was been looking for, of course. Very hard to follow that closely. He's stunning, does it stunningly, doesn't he? Does a really good job at it. I can't remember what race it was. It was one of his early door ones when he came back, of course, and was right behind. I can't remember who it was, but fantastic to do. With the front wing that was broken up at the time. Where were we? We certainly were. Jeddah, I do believe it was. And yeah, it certainly was. So there you go. We will push on. So David's still all over, excuse me, Filthy Orange stretching his legs. 0.8 of a second at the moment is the gap. And David wants to hang on to that DRS zone, of course. Out of that, you're sitting duck, of course, to anyone who comes behind him. Z still 0.6 and hanging on to that gearbox of Salmons. We are approaching lap 23 here, folks. Verk, let's just give him some airtime because he has taken off, absolutely taken off as the Verkster. 6 seconds ahead in this one, of course, folks. And there is Scotty in the pit lane. So, well, Scotty may be looking for an undercut here, folks. Probably a good move to get rid of that. Verk can stay out. He does not need to pit again, does the Verk. But we'll just see how this one pans out. There is Salmons. There is Z getting the job done by him again. And that is all DRS zone, of course. And, well, there you go. Absolutely. Well, mad to go. No one joins unless we know who you are, mate. It is an invite-only league. And, well, as I did touch on, if you've got some streams up on your Twitch, I will reach out to you. If your Discord's on your Twitch channel, I will reach out to you, mate. But, yes, nevertheless, it is an invite-only league. We just don't let anybody in, of course. Clean racing is what it's all about. And yes, hard, clean, fair is the motto of the league. You cannot wheel to wheel. We do not want to know. And well, these boys we've all got a responsibility to the grid. Of course, these boys are clean as you like. So fantastic. As this one pans out, of course, yes, there is Salmons. I'll tell you what, he's not giving this one up. He's just hanging on. These two are seesawing throughout this whole Grand Prix. And yes, we'll just see how this one pans out. There is under 10 laps remaining. I'll tell you what, this middle sector of the Grand Prix has kind of flown by, hasn't it? After that safety car restart. So Verk's still out there on 13-lap old hards. They can definitely go to the end. They're going to be a little bit slow, but just let's see where Scotty's come out. He's come out in P8, if you don't mind. And there you go. He certainly has. He's got some clean air. He's got some fresh boots. Excuse me. And we're going to watch this interval time, decrease towards his teammate. I dare say he won't be fighting that one. His teammate will let him go, of course, so he can focus on climbing that timing tree. We'll focus on Salmons because I'll tell you what, they're very, very close through this part of the lap. Nowhere to pass, and this is a short DRS zone that is useless. And, well, there you go. So, no, excuse me, no DRS zone there. What am I talking about? But there you go. Such a short straight, I meant to say. And, yeah, absolutely stunning. Not long enough to get that job done. Just tuck in and we'll set this overtake up, of course. Liam, 3-second time penalty, and well, there you go, folks. Howsey getting past, of course. Pit lane stops, and well, Brad Tay in the box, getting rid of that hard compound, throwing a set of mediums on, and seeing how long he can go, how quick he can go, how quick he can climb that timing tree, because that is what it's all about. Guys are very much thinking pretty much the same suit. So, yeah, absolutely stunning from this bloke. So, yeah, there you go. Z, excuse me, P2, 11 seconds behind Verk. Verk does not need to stop again, and I don't think he will. Let's just have a look from the leader, folks. And, well, there you go. Scotty, 28 seconds. So if Verk was to stop now, I dare say, well, he'd be right. Scotty would be right up his clacker, wouldn't he? And, well, there you go. But Verk would have the benefit of a couple of lap fresher tyres. But, yes, that time is tumbling as we speak. Look at that. A second, nearly, well, I'll tell you what, a second as I've just said that. Fantastic. So that is tumbling. So if Verk wants to get this job done, I'll tell you what, he's going to have to get it done soon with the pit stop if he needs it. If he wants to get rid of that hard compound and well, focus on the end of the Grand Prix. Z just been re-overtaken by Salmons, and well, this will go on for another 7 or so laps. Salmons got it wrong. Salmons going wide, and there you go. Z. Oh, Salmons a little bit deeper on the brakes, a little bit of a wheel bang, but Z should get that job done on exit. And well, fantastic. So. Yeah, I don't know if you're hearing me there, Mads Goat, but no, we don't. So there you go. Yeah, we do not do TikTok. We do not have TikTok. So Yeah, we just do Twitch, YouTube, and the X, of course, and well, there you go. As we'll push further afield, because Snipes is coming alive. Have a look at Snipes, up into P11, doing a great job. He's having a look at David here at the moment, and well, his teammate getting by in the filth, and fantastic from him. Up into 11th. Filthy's just put a brand new set of mediums, and well, thank you very much, Cairo, for taking care of that, mate. As we'll have a look further afield, because well, Salmon's still having a good look at C. This might be another overtake, of course, in a DRS zone. And, well, this is seesawing lap after lap after lap. And, well, just dropped off a little bit, did the Z. Did the Salmons. Not too sure if he lifted a little bit there or what happened there. But he just dropped off slightly. And, well, there you go. So maybe he's sort of calculating the laps where he needs to do it on the second last lap. And, maybe that's the cat and mouse they're up to. Of course, Z will be all over that one. David in P10, 7/10 behind Brad Tay, who's doing a fantastic job, is the Brad Tay in P9. Excuse me, the Group 4 Coca-Cola driver. He's just performed really well this season. Mr. Inconspicuous, he goes about his business, doesn't he? Does the Brad Tay. We'll give him some airtime, and rightly so. And just does his thing. He's very, very good. Very consistent when he needs to be. And I tell you what, P9 ain't too shabby at all. And, well, there you go. He's, well, trying to stretch his legs in front of David. And, well, there you go. He's got Housey to catch, of course, a little bit further up the road. But let's have a look at Liam, because he's all over Fury here. This is for 5th and 4th. And, excuse me, 4th and 5th, and, well, Liam just shaping this one up. We'll stay with this one, folks, because, well, there is a DRS zone coming up, and I dare say he's going to take full advantage of that. Fury out of it, Liam in it, and this should be candy from a baby. And, well, there you go. There you go. Well, let's just see if he's got a good run. Fury goes in the pit lane. Fury goes in the pit lane, and there you go. He's thinking long game. Of course, 17-lap-old hards. He's thinking they're not going to make it. They are not going to make it. That's what I'm thinking he's thinking. As, well, Verk out there on 17-lap-olds, but he's got the benefit of being in clean air, folks. And, well, that is the difference, of course. Yes, there is Salmons. And ahead of Z in P3 is that man, of course. Scotty has fought his way back up into P5. And, well, he did make that pit stop. He was trying to do the undercut, of course. I dare say if Scotty, I tell you what, Verk's committed. He is committed to the end of this Grand Prix. Salmons is committed as well, because if they were to box now, they'd just drop off. Of course, yes, there is 4.5 laps remaining. And, well, I'll tell you what, you don't want to have any big task with 4.5 laps remaining. With only 4 or 5 lap-old fresher tyres, I mean, it's not really going to work too well, is it? As, well, Z is there. He's, well, he's still hunting, isn't he? He's still hunting. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out further afield, because Brad Tay has caught David. And there he is there. Yes, P9, P10 respectively. And doing a great job is the Brad Tay, as I did touch on. Filthy right behind that. And look who's joined the party. Well, there is the Snipestar. There is Middies. And, well, Middies on a 13-lap-old mediums. I'll tell you what, made a bit of an error, and it's just absolutely hurt him, hasn't it? It certainly has, and, well, they'll be struggling towards the end of this Grand Prix. Snipes are doing his absolute best on 16-lap-old hards. And, well, let's just have a look at the front, because there you go. Z and Salmons swapping and swapping again on lap 28, because Verk has checked out. 12 seconds ahead of this one, of course, and, well, yes, Z in P2. So, Salmons P3 and Liam in P4. Scotty in P5, Nat Hammer P6 for that man. There is Fury, and a great fight back from what could have been a bit of a horrid weekend. A bit of an early error, and has fought his way back up to P7. Fantastic from him. He's hunting Nat Hammer, and he can see him right about now. And, what, 1.6 seconds is the gap from him to Nat, of course. Housey just a little bit further back in P8, but he won't mind that. Doing a great job is the Housey. And I'll tell you what, the Lamborghini boys, at the moment, leading the pack when it comes to the top 8. Of course, 3 Lambos in the top 8. Fantastic. Of course, yes, the 4th one in Blue Dog, just in 14th as well. So David in P9 and doing a great job also. Does have Brad Tay still for company, and the filth has jumped right on this. And, excuse me, and yeah, he certainly has. Excuse me while I clear my throat, folks, as, well, this battle up the front is going again. And, yes, Salmons getting that job done on Liam, and he says, no, you don't. No, you don't. This is my battle. I'm hanging with C. I'm hanging with C. I don't want to lose time to you. And, well, there you go. Liam is not giving this one up either. Salmons ain't giving this one up. And there you go. Very, very good from these boys. Absolutely brilliant from Liam. And thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. It's, well, the old throat gets a little bit dry towards the end of the Grand Prix when you're doing a solo. And I do apologise for that. But yes, this battle will go to the flag. And I talk of David, Brad Tay and Filthy. Fantastic to see. Absolutely fantastic to see. And I reckon that all be loving this one. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. As, well, the top 3, 4 are doing a fantastic job. I tell you what, the mid-pack are doing a stunning job as well. Have a look at this as, well, Filthy has a little bit of a look. Tries to make himself a little bit of a nuisance to Brad Tay, but Brad Tay's too smart for that. He tucks right in. He's only focused on, of course, David. And, well, David is doing a great job putting that car in all the right places. So, well, fantastic to see. So, yeah, there you go. So, well, I don't know, Mad Goat, you're not really first try. Well, if you don't know your Discord, you won't be in it, mate. So, yeah, we're not going to try. So, I mean, you should know your Discord. If you don't know your Discord, you won't be part of it. So, yeah, it's pretty simple, mate. Unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't know their own Discord. So she's all good. Mad Goat, it's all good, mate. Just enjoy the show and kick back and have a brewski, mate. You'll be sweet, of course. Yes, we'll push up. We'll go further up because, well, Z has sort of broken away a little bit from Salmons. Not too sure what's happened to Salmons. Maybe, oh, the cliff. Have they hit the cliff? Have these tyres hit the cliff? I don't know. 20 lap old hards. And of course, yes, there is Verk. The gap has come down. Liam is catching. He certainly is catching. What's going on? Scotty is catching. Have a look at this. This is going to liven up with 2 laps to go. Scotty's got 4.5 seconds to gain, of course, on Z. He wasn't part of that podium. But Salmon's right behind him with a 3-second time penalty. And Fury as you were. So Fury wouldn't mind this, of course. Great recovery. P6 from that man. Excuse me, further down. Brad Tay, David, and Filthy are still doing their thing, aren't they? The penalties out there on circuit. 6 seconds. Excuse me, 6 seconds for Liam. And, well, 3 seconds for Salmons, of course. And there you go. You can see the rest of it. It has 3. Louis has 3. And, unfortunately, Vito has 16. So, yes, a struggle street at the moment for that man. But we'll flick further up. We're not going to harp on that. This is a great battle here, of course. Yes, Filthy Orange, Brad Tay, and David doing a solid job, and don't know which one to cheer for, don't know which one to go for. Who's going to come out on top, folks? I really don't know. I'll tell you what, Snipester, there you go, adds to it. And, well, 3 seconds for him as well. So, well, that bottom half of the grid should stay as it is. I'm going to keep an eye on the gap. Yes, he certainly has caught up by 2 seconds, but he's got 6.2 seconds to catch in 1 and a bit laps, and I don't think he's going to get it done. And if he does, he'll be wringing the absolute neck out of it. But this is where it's at, I do believe, here, Mr. Ramsell. You keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on this. And, well, fantastic. As Filthy's come alive, this is, he knows there's not many more chances to get this job done. If he wants to get further up this running order, of course. And, well, Brad Tay still can't get that job done past David. David doing a solid job. The defence, the Fernando Alonso defence, like, well, I'll tell you what, from 2005, if you don't mind. And, well, David doing a stunning job, but it looks like Brad Tay is not hanging around anymore, is he? He's probably closer than he's ever been through this part of the lap. Yellow flags in Sector 1, not too sure who is that. That might be the Bopton, unfortunately, in P16, and, well, he's just got to keep circulating and get some points, of course, as we'll flick further down. Snipes, there he is there in 12th. Great job, Snipes. Keep pushing, mate. Keep pushing. No, it's a very tricky circuit, so you've done well to keep it on the track, mate. Of course, new to Grand Prix racing and doing a stunning job is the Snipes at the moment. Scotty in P4, 1.4 seconds off Z at the moment, and you can see for yourself, Scotty has really caught. He can see Z. He can see Z. Oh, this is going to come right down to the wire. It's going to come down. I'll tell you what, Scotty might be on the podium. He might be on the podium. He's got a few more tenths to get. Of course, yes, well, Liam is sending it as well. He's got 6 seconds worth of time penalties, folks. Do the math. Do the math. And there you go. We are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. There is Verks on 22 lap old hards. Absolutely nursing him. Look at the state of it. There's Liam in the background. There is Liam in the background. I'll tell you what, maybe too little too late. I think Verk's going to take this one out, folks, in a stunning Grand Prix. Of course, yes, one more corner to go. And there it is there, folks. Our championship leader does this one in style. Fantastic P1 from the Verk. Liam, what a race. P2 crosses the line. We'll just see how this one pans out with time penalties. Z, there he is there in P3. Is he going to hold it? He's going to hold it. He does hold it. Z, P3. Scotty, P4. Salmons, will he stay in P5? I dare say he will. Of course, Fury in P6. Let's just have a look at these penalties. He certainly will. And, well, there you go. The rest is the rest. There is Nat Hammer. And, well, it is Housey as well, of course. Nat about to cross the line any moment now. There he is there, of course. Nat, P7. Housey will be in P8, of course. Great battling from David. Let's just see what happened here. Of course, we've missed what happened to Filthy. He's had a bit of a crack and come off second best, but stays in P11th. David P9, Brad Taylor 10th, Filthy 11th, Snipes the 12th. Of course, Middy's Blue Dog, Vito and Bopton round this one out. And, well, there you go. Burks was insane bringing those tyres to the end. Absolutely he was. And, well, nevertheless, put up a great fight. And very, very good. Very good from you, Junior. And, well, awesome to see, mate. Awesome to see. The old man was cheering you on, believe it or not. And fantastic from you both, mate. Absolute brilliant. But there you go, our race winner, Burke. Stunning, stunning, stunning job. Excuse me. And, yeah, absolutely brilliant from him. Liam, P2, ZP3. Scotty, look how close he got in the end. Look how close he got. 0.06 of a second away from Z in the end. You could see it was right there on the line. And as we won't give away senior secrets. All right, no problem, mate. No problem whatsoever. As, well, great drive from Scotty in the end. There is Salmons. 23 lap old hards as well. Great job from him. Very consistent is the Salmons. And awesome, awesome job. Get to this podium celebration, of course, folks. We'll go for the timing screens and we'll try to get these drivers in for a brief interview, of course. We do apologise, this one going a bit longer. We did have a lobby reset. EA and Cody's playing their tricks again. Of course, Verk, no stranger to the podium. The top step yet again. Congratulations. There you go, folks. There is the podium as we will go to the timing screens. And there you go. Absolutely brilliant. So, well, new SXR race lap record. We'll go to VSC Fury 51, 1 minute 16.883, if you don't mind. Of course, the only time we've done this in the dry, and Fury's going to take the honours. Fantastic from all of these guys, as we'll go down to the bottom for the timing screens, for the stewards, if there is anything untoward, of course, and get this one done. We're going to go on a brief pause, folks. We're going to get the drivers in for an interview, and our driver of the day as well. So we will see who that might be in just a moment. All right, folks, we are back. We've got our top three in the interview room, of course. And, well, we gave our driver to the day in the end for, I tell you what, a night and day performance from where he was at the start of the season to this very moment. I don't know if he's going to join us for an interview, but the driver of the day was awarded to Filthy Orange on a consistent drive and a probably a confidence boost for him in the end. But nevertheless, we will push on. We're going to get with our third place man. I tell you what, since he's come back into the full-time fold, he has come back back with a bang for this Lamborghini team. I speak of none other than Z, bringing it home in third place. I tell you what, 600th, just ahead of Scotty there, Z. Fantastic, mate, nursing those old tyres. Well done. Oh, Z's on mute. Z's on mute. There you go, folks. The drivers are in the interview room, but they are all on mute. They are all on mute. They should be able to hear me, but not too sure what is going on. They are all on mute. So we're in. Where are you? Okay, where am I? Well, there you go. There you go, folks. And, well, that might help. That might help. Might help. Welcome back. And I'm not too sure if you heard me, but we'll do that one again. I know the people out there definitely did hear me, but the drivers might not have. And, well, yes, we have our three place men in the commentary box. Of course, our third place man, Z. Absolutely, senior. But yes, Z, our third place man. Well, I'll tell you what, just 600ths in the end ahead of Scotty. Fantastic nursing those old boots home, mate. Talk us through it. I'll tell you what, you've come back to the full-time fold and come back with a bang, Z. Awesome stuff. You're doing a great job out there, mate. That was an awesome finish. Well done.
Cheers, bro. Yeah, that was a sweater. Yeah, Scotty was coming quick, and I knew he was on the quicker tires and the fresher rubber. But yeah, it was just I knew the tires could get to the end. I'd done one before and it got to the end, but yeah, it was just a matter of putting the car in the right spot, and just hold him off on in those last couple of laps. Had a bit of a moment coming out of turn 3 on the last lap, and kind of was like, oh fuck yeah, keep it straight. But yeah, no, it was great race. Unlucky to Scotty. That was a great little battle there, and got to give a shout out to Salmon. Him and I always have some wicked little battles, so that was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It was stunning to watch to see you guys go about your racecraft, and well, hats off to you both, mate. It was very interesting, and it looked like at one point you were sort of doing the math in your head, and did notice a couple of lifts out there at one stage to sort of time it towards the end if it was going towards, obviously, that glorious last lap, but nevertheless, never to be. And, well, you did a great job in a fast finishing Scotty, of course, in P4. But nevertheless there, mate, that's 2 from 2. Bang on the podium again. P3, fantastic, Z. Awesome job. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, bro. Yeah, double Lambo podium.
Yeah, mate.
To work on the win.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're coming.
And I love to see it, of course. Absolutely. And, well, we'll check those out, of course, midweek when they are all released, the championship tables. But I dare say the Lambo boys have done another stellar job. We'll push on to our second place man, of course. And, well, albeit a reserve, but reserves are fantastic, and this one is no exception, of course. Yes, I speak of none other than Junior. Of course, Liam Ramsell is the gamer name. Junior, as he is known around the traps. And, well, fantastic. Yes, guys are really quiet. Yeah, my volumes have just gone all kaput. But anyway, Senior, we will push on. We'll turn that one up as well. So, yeah, there you go. Junior, talk us through it, mate. Of course, a couple of maybe an extra pit stop more than what you would have liked. But nevertheless, what a fight back in the end to take it home in P2. And Verk bringing those tyres home all that way. You were catching him hand over fist, just left a little bit too much to do too late.
Oh yeah, definitely. At the start of the race, I started on those medium tyres, and I think after lap 3, I noticed I'm like 18% on tyre wear. And I'm like, no way, these are going very long. And I see Zerks catch up to my DRS after I pull away after the first, second lap. Then he's gone. He's so fast. So I was like, yeah, you know what, let's try and do an undercut here. Let's get on those hards, give it a go. Tyre wear was not that bad, to be fair. Safety car comes out, I get to cool them down a bit. Zerks, everyone bunches up now. I get a decent start, but he's just rapid. So he just caught me within like a lap or two. And then as soon as he passed me, I was thinking in my head, all right, if I let Scotty go, I'll follow Scotty and see if he can catch Zerks.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Zerk's just a bit too fast. So I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to pit before both of them. Because I was thinking they were both going to pit still. I
Yeah,
expected
yeah,
them to bring that to
yeah.
the end.
I don't think any of us were for him to make it go that long, but yeah, we're thinking the same thing here, mate.
Oh, 100%, yeah, because it came to what I think it was like lap 26, and I just noticed that, hang on, how is this guy still on first? He hasn't boxed yet. And I look at the delta, I'm looking on the stream on my phone, looking at the delta, I see 12 seconds, I'm like, hang on, I've got to catch 12 seconds in 7 laps. This ain't happening with 6 seconds of penalties, so I focused on who was behind me instead. And I saw Scotty closing in at 6 seconds, I was like, oh no, no, no. And I see the two in front of me, SEZ and I think it was Salmons. Both of them two in front of me battled it out, and I was like, please slow each other down. And then luckily I got past them on the straight, and I think Scotty and Z both battling the last lap actually gave me the podium.
Yeah, well, there you
If
go.
them two weren't fighting, I think they would have definitely caught me.
Well, there you go. There you go. It was very interesting towards the end, and well, that battle behind you was enthralling. It was great to watch, and well, it definitely did heat up as this one went towards the end. And well, Junior on the podium, and well, fantastic race from you, P2, and well, some stunning overtakes throughout that one, of course, coming through the field yet again. And well, we look forward to when you greet us with your presence next time as a reserve, of course. Thank you very much for being a part of it, P2. Congratulations, mate.
See you guys later.
No problem at all. So we'll get to our first place man and the guy leading the championship. A lot of ones with this man. And, well, as Junior did touch on, doing a stunning, stunning job this season in this championship. Has come out and gone bang and never looked back. I speak of none other than Verks. And, well, Verks doing a stunning, stunning job. P1 yet again. And, well, I'll tell you what, mate. Talk us through that bloody tyre where getting it done, getting it absolutely done. But they must have been screaming towards the end.
Yeah, no, they were definitely cooked. I was sort of half planning on a second pit stop, but when I seen Scotty pit into traffic, I was like, I just got to nurse these home now. I'm not going through that. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's all I had to do.
Nah, very good, Verks. Very, very good, mate. And well, we move on to Coda, mate, and, well, a fan favourite and, well, absolutely stunning, stunning track. How do you like Coda there, Verks? How do you like it, mate? You've been pretty consistent, pretty strong everywhere, so...
absolutely despise it.
Really? Wowee!
Yeah, like I'll be lucky if I get a podium that track, to be honest.
Well, there you go, folks. You heard it here first, and wonder if any of the drivers are listening out there, licking their lips to see if they can start to close the gap a little bit. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out.
I might have to put some practice in.
There it is. There it is, folks, of course. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out as we head to Kota next, of course, next Friday. Same time, same channel. But nevertheless, we will push on. We do apologise for the lobby reset, folks. It was a bit of an EA Codemasters moment. We do appreciate you all hanging around with us, of course. Yes, it was a bit of a tough one to get through in the end, but we got there, and, well, fantastic for everybody to be part of it. We do hope you can join us next week, as we did touch on at Coda, and yeah, hopefully you can join us for that magnificent Grand Prix. That is a sprint and feature round, that one there. So looking forward to seeing how the boys tackle that one. It'll be a one-shot quali, of course, and we'll make sure we keep an eye on the lobby and the settings this time. And, well, if there is a lobby reset, we'll do that one straight away, compared to the last one where EA had another moment. So we'll push on, but we do hope you've enjoyed that one. We've loved bringing it to you, folks. Our driver of the day was Filthy Orange. I'll just double-check to see if he has joined us. No, he has not. So we're going to close this one off. Thank you very much. We are Southern Cross Racing. Goodbye.